So my name is Deanna, and today I'll be showing you a healthy, delicious way to make an appetizer for your friends. It could be at a dinner party, it could be something fun to do with your kids, it could be something that you get the family involved, whatever you want to do. It's basically a fresher version of a pizza. So it's going to have a grain base, which is going to be bread, baguette in this case. You can use pita bread, you can use any type of grain. Honestly, you can use pasta, would work for this. And then you could top it with some kind of like salad. In this case, we're going to use a complete protein, which basically means a combination with a grain and a legume. And in this instance, we're going to use white beans. So to get started, I'm going to cut up this baguette over here. Just use a regular bread knife, and we're going to cut it on a diagonal. It just looks fancier that way. You can cut it straight if you want. So it looks a little bit like this. It's about a ½ inch thick. And then we're going to take some of our extra virgin olive oil. This has some polyunsaturated fats, which are good for you. We're going to brush both sides. And this is going to help it get nice and toasted in the oven. My helper Edie over here is going to put it in the oven for me. Put that aside.
That one's off.
Yeah, the other one's off as well.
This one's on beside you over here.
We don't have to, it doesn't have to be like, they're already toasted. So, while that is toasting up, we're gonna chop up some tomatoes. Tomatoes are great for you because they're high in antioxidants, such as lycopene, which prevents oxidation, basically, which means it prevents oxidative things like cancer, heart disease, things like that. And we're just gonna cut this up as tiny as you possibly can. You can leave the seeds in. Honestly, I don't mind them. If you want to take them out, you can. It's all based on preference. And I'm just gonna pass it around just so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. There you go. Tomatoes are also high in vitamin A and C, which is great for you as well. And then after that, we're going to take some garlic. And would anybody like to come up here? Let's see. Tress. I see you have some acrylic nails. So if you don't want to chop up some garlic, what you can do is, this is a microplane, or otherwise known as a lemon zester. It's just a fancy way to say lemon zester. You can find this at your local Sur La Table or Williams Sonoma. And you're just going to grate it straight into a bowl. That kind of saves the time and hassle of having to chop it up and ruin your manicure.
I love my manicures.
Thank you. Alrighty, and then after that, we're going to grab some basil. We're going to roll it up like a cigar, like this. And then we're just going to take our knife and cut it as thinly as possible until it looks like little ribbon strips. And this is called a chiffonade. Also something nice to impress your friends with. Pass that around the shoulder. and take the bread out of the oven. It's gonna be nice and toasted now. Just want it to be nice and golden brown. You don't want it to be too crunchy. You want to break your guest's teeth. And we're gonna take the chopped tomatoes. Say about like quarter, half a cup. Good. Take some white beans. And then you're just gonna season this to taste. Use a little bit of salt, use a little bit of pepper. Throw in some spices in there if you want to get fancy. And then I'm gonna use again extra virgin olive oil. Get those healthy fats in there. And a little bit of balsamic vinegar just to add some acidity and flavor. And then lastly, you're going to add your basil. And you want to just mix this up real quick. So we're going to take this toast and we're just going to top it with the bruschetta. Is a lovely way to serve a vegetarian appetizer to your friends and family.
Can I throw cheese on the top of the bread in the oven to make it look extra fancy?
You could. It will add some extra fat, but if you're okay with that, then absolutely.
What cheese works best for it?
I would recommend Parmesan just because it crisps up really nicely in the oven. If you want to go with the gooier cheese, I would try like mozzarella probably has too much water. I'd try like cheddar or something like that. Are there any more questions, comments, concerns?
Thank you.